We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Biden turns to Venezuela, North Korea fires more missiles, and DACA has been halted. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. A federal appeals court ruled on Wednesday that the Obama-era Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, better known as DACA, is illegal. The three-judge panel of the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals sent the case back to a lower court to consider revisions the Biden administration made in August to preserve the program, which provides deportation protection and work authorization for hundreds of thousands of immigrants known as Dreamers, who were brought to the United States as children. The Biden changes are set to take effect October 31st. The decision by the appellate panel affirming a 2021 lower court ruling leaves the program in place for those already enrolled. It also permits beneficiaries to renew their status. The key to this court decision is the process that put the program in place. Congress needs to pass laws in order to enact this program, and they have failed to do so. Failing that, Barack Obama used executive orders to implement the program, which is a violation of the separation of powers between the Congress and the executive branch. North Korea on Thursday continued a flurry of weapons tests that has prompted condemnation from the U.S., South Korea, and Japan. Pyongyang's latest missile launch, its sixth in less than 2 weeks, came 2 days after it fired an intermediate-range ballistic missile over Japan for the first time in 5 years. That missile flew about 2,800 miles before coming down in the Pacific, the farthest flight ever for a North Korean weapon. South Korea's military did not say how far Thursday's missile traveled. The U.S. returned an aircraft carrier to the region and conducted separate air drills with Japan and South Korea to demonstrate the Allies' ability to respond to an attack. One South Korean missile malfunctioned and crashed. The Biden administration is preparing to ease sanctions against Venezuela that would let Chevron resume oil production in the South American nation, the Wall Street Journal reported on Wednesday, citing people familiar with the situation. That could lead to reopening U.S. and European markets to Venezuelan oil. In exchange, the authoritarian government, President Nicolas Maduro, would be expected to resume talks with opposition leaders on preparing to hold free and fair presidential elections in 2024. The deal is not a sure thing yet, according to U.S. officials. There are no plans to change our sanctions policy without constructive steps from the Maduro regime, said National Security Council spokeswoman Adrienne Watson. Once again, the Biden administration is turning to a foreign power rather than unleashing U.S. oil and gas production. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and wherever you find podcasts. We'll see you next time.